Okay, guys, today I just want to take a few minutes just to kind of give you my take on the Robert Meyer Burnett leak of Colin Trevorrow's Star Wars Episode 9. I know it's been out for a few days, but I haven't given you my opinion on it, my take on it, and that's what I want to do right here and right now. I'm not going to really kind of dive into the script. It's way too long, and I've heard quite a few things about it. And to be honest with you, it wasn't going to save this sequel trilogy. It wasn't. To tell you the truth, was it better than The Rise of Skywalker just based on that script? Yeah. But The Rise of Skywalker is such a dumpster fire. The bar is so low that almost anything would have been better than what we got. I mean, Trevorrow could have made a complete movie about the Gungans and it would have been better than Episode 9. That's how bad Episode 9 was. But anyway, looking at some of the things about his script, one of the major problems is, especially with the sequel trilogy, it's supposed to be the Skywalker saga. Yet and still, the movie isn't about the Skywalkers. Now, granted, Rey was not a Palpatine in his script. She wasn't. But she also wasn't a Skywalker either. And I don't think we got a lot of explanations as to why she can do what she does and everything like that. So the Mary Sue level was still going to be there no matter what. No matter what. But at least, Trevorrow wasn't going to destroy Palpatine the way JJ and Kathleen Kennedy did. I mean, I was highly disappointed with Palpatine in The Rise of Skywalker. Because Palpatine is my guy. That's my favorite character. I wish they just did not bring him back. And it was going to be a different kind of villain in Trevorrow's script. But one thing I will give Trevorrow, he was going to take us back to the central system of the Republic in his movie. We were going to go back to Coruscant. And Hux was going to be the Chancellor. So he was going to be the new Palpatine, that kind of thing, I guess, somewhat. But that would have been a better fitting, I think, to let you know that the First Order is in control. They're taking over Coruscant, and Hux is the puppet emperor, I guess, to Kylo Ren, so to speak. Okay. I can dig that a little bit, but yet and still, the movie still wasn't going to be good. Based on everything that we know about his script so far, nothing was going to be good. And I do think that The Last Jedi had a lot to do with that, even though I think still you would have had Disney, Kathleen Kennedy meddling in Trevorrow's work. No doubt about it. Because if you look at the Episode 9 we got right now, there is no doubt about it that Disney and Kathleen Kennedy got their grubby hands on that script, changed up some things, and that's why we got the garbage that we got. Because Kathleen Kennedy is the X factor. As long as she is involved, as long as she has the power to be the president of Lucasfilm, this is what we're going to get, no matter who is writing the script. Now, they did catch lightning in a bottle with Rogue One, but really, Tony Gilroy came in and made that movie watchable, to tell you the truth. But anyway, that's a different story, so I digress. You want to know the only person that can really kind of get Star Wars back on track? There's only one person. But you know what? Disney and Lucasfilm don't want this person around. That person is George Lucas. He's the only one that can make Star Wars right again. He's the only one. Because all these other people, Lucasfilm has a story group. They have a president. They have all these writers and everything. And not one of them has 1% of the talent of George Lucas. George Lucas never intended to retire fully because he wanted to make the sequel trilogy, but Disney didn't want him to be in control. And that's why you got the garbage that we got. Now, say what you want about the prequels and everything, but there's no way in the world George Lucas would have made a movie as horrible as episode 7, 8, and 9. He would not wreck his own canon, I believe, in the way those 3 movies did. But Trevorrow, to get it back on track, you can obviously tell he was seriously handicapped by The Last Jedi. And I guess he was going to kind of run with a few things as well. I mean, the opening scene, Rose Tico with BB-8. No. You don't open up the next movie coming off The Last Jedi with one of the worst characters in Star Wars history in Rose Tico. And apparently Rose is going to have a more prominent role in this movie than what she had in The Last Jedi. Last Jedi, she got way too much screen time. And I can't believe that Disney and Lucasfilm actually greenlit that, to tell you the truth. But Colin Trevorrow was not going to save Star Wars. Now, if we never got episode 9, I'm willing to bet I probably still wouldn't have liked his episode 9 at all. When they talk about the Skywalker saga, this trilogy has gotten so far away from the core element of the Skywalker family because they don't focus on the Skywalkers. That's the problem. Yet again, they still weren't going to make Rey a Skywalker even in his script. So maybe that was all the part of their plan, was to deviate from the Skywalkers at all, but let's use the Skywalkers to sell the movie. That's what I think their plan was all along, if you ask me. Trevorrow was never going to be a savior. He wasn't. And honestly, I can really care less about his scripts. I don't care at this point. This trilogy is so bad. Nobody was going to come in and save it. Maybe he has some good ideas, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, a few elements. I think the Knights of Ren had a little bit more something to do in his script. But you know what? The thing about scripts are they always can change. We don't know which version of his script this was. Was this draft 1, draft 2? We don't know. I mean, things can change on the fly all the time. You can have a tremendous script. You can get on set and then you can rewrite a scene. I mean, that happens all the time. A script doesn't mean anything. And just by hearing some of the things that were going on in the script, the movie still wasn't going to be good. Now, to me, Rise of Skywalker is a 1 out of 10. Maybe this would have been a 2 out of 10. Either way it goes, it wasn't going to save anything at all to me. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? The Colin Trevorrow Star Wars Episode 9 script. Duel of the Fates is the name, by the way. I forgot to even mention that. Love the name. Bit of nostalgia, but they could have been a little bit more creative with the name. But this is Disney Star Wars. They're fresh out of ideas. They don't know Star Wars, so let's just kind of grab that name. Duel of the Fates. Sounds good, but I wouldn't have named it Duel of the Fates. That's just me. But like I said, this is just a script. Even the titles of the movies can change. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Colin Trevorrow's Episode 9. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Or does it even matter because we didn't get his movie anyway? Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me. And we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.